Alright, so last time we played, okay, let me get into the game here. So Peanut is my mage. And as soon as we get in, I'll give you a little rundown on my character. Because there's possibility that there's new people, watching or that will be watching tonight. Okay, so this is my mage. I am level 53. You can see here in the upper right hand corner. These little squiggly things here are what's called the weird, and you get them from defeating monsters. Um, I have 767 of them. I'm currently sitting on 166,870 gold. Okay. And I am carrying about 143 pounds out of 250 pounds of stuff right now. So, equipment wise, I have the searing cinder. Okay. Because on a light cast it does 185, on a heavy cast it does 2,560 in damage. And then offhand I have life transfusion, okay, which gives me life back because it makes them bleed. Alright, and then the battle mages. I recommend these guys. They are super durable, have a really high lifeline. They can fight with swords, they can fight with bows, and they use magic. So these guys are really good when you find this particular thing. I recommend putting it on. Yes, it does eat your mana, but it is really worthwhile. Offhand for them is the Frost Needle. Shoots a medium chilling projectile. Okay. And then my third slot, I have Arcanus Aegis, okay, which puts a shield around me for 120 seconds, fully negating the next received damage in dealing magical damage to all enemies within. So this is going to be really good to use. I just got this here in the Forlorn Swords area. And then I have the Caustic Wrath, okay, which does poison damage. Now it's not a huge ranged attack, so it's good for close-up damage. Okay, and then my fourth slot, I have the Spell Gore. Okay, increases mana cost by 50%, increases spell power by 75%. Alright, it's got two things in it. Okay, and it also serves to sit there and block me. It's kind of like carrying a shield for a mage. So I have the Starborn Egg, alright, which allows weapons to deal an additional 10% damage. Technically, I probably should be carrying that with everything, but what can I say? And then, of course, the Celestial Charm, which increases spell power by 2%. And then, offhand, is Searing Cinder. I like this one. Shoots a massive burning ball of flame, dealing damage in a small area. Food-wise, I got the Weird Deer Stew. I know, it sounds funny, but it's actually made out of the weird meat that you get. Okay, and it's a special recipe that you end up getting from trial and error. And then I have great health potions of +4 because I really ramped up this girl's ability to do Arcana as well as foods. And then I carry the Queen's Honey, which restores 100% health, 100% mana, and 100% stamina, which I can make now. Now, over here on the right, for my headpiece, I wear the Usurper's crown. Okay. Uh, Armor is 14. It's because I've raised up the crown 5 times. Okay, so that's why it has such a high armor rating for me. This is good as wearing heavy armor at this point without the cost. Okay. Increases my summons limit by 1, so instead of 5, I can have 6 of these summoned battle mages. And Unfading Ember. Okay. And then my cloak is the Usurper's Mantle. No matter how much points you put in upgrading a cloak, it will never have an armor rating for you. Never. All back pieces are 0. That I have found in this game, and I have been playing it for well over a year now. But what does go up each time you level it is the increased mana regeneration and the increased spell power. And then, of course, you can put slots in it. You can see I have the Vengeful Spike, which retaliates 5% of incoming damage back to the melee attacker. So, I played a lot of D&D online, DDO. I played a lot of pen and paper, and I've played all kinds of different games and stuff. So I'm fairly decent, and by no means an expert, but I'm fairly decent at building mages in this game. And so far, if it's between a archer or a shield bearer, I will take a mage build every time. Just because of the sheer audacity of power that these guys can wield compared, and the survivability, believe it or not, with a mage is much better than what it is being a sword and board and getting in close, especially when weird monsters are out. Even using a bow, those things are difficult to kill. I have an archer who is in the first part of the game, level 22, and dies anytime something gets close to it. I play the sword and board, and until you can get really good armor, you're going to die a lot. Pendant, I just got this one out here in this area. The Archdruid's Amulet increases spell power by 20%. So I've got a lot of things adding to my spells. Okay, and it increases maximum mana by 120% and magical critical chance by 20. And I'll show you guys all here in a minute how that interacts. The Royal Gown, I've increased it by 4, so its armor class is 14. And it increases my spell power by 33%. Increases my magical critical chance by 9. And I have 2 slots in it. The Eternal Guardian Seal, which increases my maximum health. And the Gem of Carrying. All of these gems stack. So that is one nice thing I like about it. You could have a gem of carrying in every piece of equipment that you have. It lets you carry more weight. The Royal Gloves plus 3. Gloves do have armor rating to them. Okay. Spell power and magical crit chance. Again, I have the Vengeful Spike, which gives me the retaliation, and it rebuilds my stamina. If you've noticed, when in previous episodes with this girl, when I run, I make so much stamina regeneration that my stamina meter doesn't go down. The ring of toughness, I carry that because, hey, who couldn't use an extra 25 pounds of carry capacity? You can stick sockets in your rings. I just have not done it yet. All right, my royal breeches looks like, torn tights, but, it is what it is in the game. I have increased this with armor with 2 gem spots. So increase spell power by 10%, increase magical critical chance by 10%. The only thing I haven't done to it is put levels on it to take it from an armor of 8 to an armor of 14 yet. I'm still looking for a town here in this area with a working forge. If not, I'll show you how you can go back to a previous level. And then that way you can go to a place that has it and then pop back in to the level that you're working in. Alright, Camelot's Ring, which gives me an extra 10 to health and stamina. And then the Horned Warden's Boots of +3. So I have put some onto there. I do have one more relic slot. Okay, and it increases my critical damage by 34%. Alright, so my character, favor of the druidic spirits of the south, the living stone, optimal dash. Alright, this lets you know what it looks like. I would not win in a fist fight, and I would not win using a shield or trying to block something. It's not going to happen. Endurance wise, light armor for mages, medium armor, heavy armor. Dexterity, archery is going to be up there for me because of being a mage, distance fighting, evasion, agility, sneak, and theft. Spirituality is my magic, is 100%. And then practicality is, these are my levels. I'm at level 59 for alchemy and 68 for cooking. The way I got that high was, and not high in the physical sense, but in the game sense, is I used the cheese and made a lot of enemies into cheese and sold them. And then used that money to sit there and buy ingredients and just kept rinsing and repeating, rinsing and repeating. Alright, my attributes. So my health right now is at 123 or 158. I need to eat food when I get done with this. This is what my current mana is. Stamina and encumbrance distance. My armor is at 52. Armor weight multiplier. So I'm not going to go over each one of these, but you can kind of see what they are. I even get bonuses into alchemy, cooking, and handcrafting. And then over here, this is my strength. It lets me know where I'm at. I only have a 2 into it. Endurance, I have an 11, which allows me to have better health, be able to carry more, and for stamina regeneration. Dexterity, I have put 1 point into it for ranged attacks, but I haven't really done much else with it. Attack speed, I don't use a sword, so that's not going to be a big thing for me. Spirituality, most of my points go into spirituality for spell power, maximum mana, and mana regeneration. And then practicality is my crafting abilities, making foods, those things. It also includes a weak spot damage, knowing where to hit somebody. So practicality is always a good thing to put things into. And then perception, which gives me critical damage, critical chance, and sneak damage. Alright. And then my skill trees, okay, I don't have anything in strength. I don't have anything in endurance. Nothing in dexterity. My archer is on this tree. Okay, spirituality, you can see I've pretty much filled this in really heavily, especially the summons, because I want my people that I summon to be powerful. And then I went with wands and clubs, because I do carry a wand. And then that makes my wand more powerful. And then general buffs, okay, which goes into my crit chances, hit chance, and all that good stuff. And then magic combat. Alright, perception, critical hits, okay. And then practicality, you want this one to a certain extent because of crafting and trading, So, but you can't put, you will never get enough points to put something into everything. So you have to kind of pick and choose in this game. It's possible maybe later, that you will. Okay, and then on the King's Soul, we have the first one here. When using King's Soul, time slows down around you. This is really nice if you have somebody who is really tough to try to take down. They hit this. It allows you to drink potions. It allows you to sit there and spam some extra shots on them. And then I take this one. Dealing damage has a small chance to create a weird essence. That's why I have 767 of them. So I really recommend that when this is offered to you. And then if the King's Soul is fully charged automatically, use it when you would receive lethal damage. So I don't even have to activate it. Okay. And then the Excalibur. Killing enemies restores a portion of the King's Soul. And then I went with, when using the King's Soul, your damage increases by 50% for each enemy killed. So if I were to activate that while I'm in combat, oh yeah, baby, you bet. And then this one, the next time I get offered it, I'm going to use this one because you take 50% less damage. And finishers restore 400% more of the King's Soul. So, this one is the shield. Okay, creates a blast of energy dealing damage around you. Creates another blast when the King's Soul ends. Enemies take the amount of damage you have dealt to them when using King's Soul once again after it ends. And when using the King's Soul, a weird shield collects 10% of the damage dealt to you. So that's really good. And then you can see I have one more right here, that I don't have yet. Alright, so let's go back. Okay. And then let's eat some food. So I just press X. And you can see my lifeline going up. Okay, so I believe it's nighttime. Now, the last time I played, all right, this gal here had sent me on a quest, Vesna, to go kill this one bandit. Now the problem is that the bandit, I killed him, but at the end of the session last Wednesday, I went back and I could not find the dude's head anywhere because I was supposed to turn the head in. So I can't complete the quest because I can't find the head. And I went back just before I got online today and searched again. Still no signs of bones anywhere. So it is aggravating, to say the least. Alright, where am I going at here in town? Oh, okay, so we're going over here to the deserters for the deserters' scalps. Now, since I have my little band of merry men, you know what? I didn't look to see if either one of these two homes are inhabitable. HUD's house. Okay. Seeger's house. So far I haven't. Seeger is the town cook. So I do want to make some more food. If I can. Hunter stew. Fried potatoes and onions. Venison stew. I think it's the hunter stew that I really want. 78, 90, 108. So, okay. And then so I can make 12 of them plus 5, 150. So that's really cool. So I'm not going to make a lot of them right now. Alright, I can't talk to him because he is sleeping, but apparently I can take some stuff without stealing it, which is good. Canine meat. Yeah, we'll take it. Especially since it's not considered stealing. Ooh, weird venison. Alright, and he doesn't have any place else. There's no downstairs to his place. And I don't think I can, no, I can't talk to him because it's nighttime. The characters, when they're sleeping, man, they're just asleep. You just cannot talk to them. Not for anything. Alright, where am I heading again? Over here. Market. Oh, okay. I can't get down this way. I mean, I could, but I'm going to get hurt jumping down. Let's wait. Let's put up a campfire because it's going to be much easier to see where I'm going. We'll fuel the fire and then we'll rest until daylight. Alright, let's get our people back. I'm only going to bring 2 up for now. Is that the way off this crazy place? Ouch. Alright, so there is a grizzly bear there. Now if you want your hirelings to go to it, you gotta equip the button for the hirelings, and then you click on the bear as many times as you have hirelings. See, some of these spells are close ranged. I do apologize for a minute here. I need to shut the window blind. My studio area has a window, and my dog is churgling because he sees somebody outside and thinks it's his sworn duty to let everybody know. I suppose in a way it's a good thing. I don't always take the beaded trail. I found a lot of times in this game you find a lot of stuff without being on the pathway. See, now if I had an enemy, this is how far this one will go. Not too far. Same way with that one, but this one, that one I love because that's got some distance to it. Oh, meteor stone. Sweet. Definitely taking that. Now, it's possible I did see another one down here somewhere. Yeah, he's over here to the right. Monster brain. As always, everything is always different. I knew he was around. I thought he was on the other side of the rocks. Alright, let's look at this quest here real quick. I can bring any scalps I've collected while fighting deserters to Asgal. Okay, so Asgal apparently is over here in Knuth, which is fine because I've got stuff I want to do with my character. So you can either transport by going through one of the doors. Okay, let me make sure that's going to get me here. Or on the map, you can see where it says the horns, and I can teleport to any place in the horns that I want. There's the area that we're currently working out of, okay, and then here's Knuth. Now, I need to look to see. Alright, so I'm going over here to him, and I actually have a teleporter with a stash in the city. Fuel your bonfire. You know what, you dummy, I already did it. Let me go over to this one. Should be able to travel from this one to this one. Except. Alright, so now we're in town. Put away your weapons. They get rather hostile about it. So far in the game, this is the only person in Act 1, 2, or 3 so far that will buy stolen merchandise.
Everything you didn't know you needed.
I like this guy. Alright. Well, I don't need the plate. Bloodstone. Sounds terrible. So throwing knives are actually consumables, which is a very bizarre concept to me. I mean, why should I have to eat a dagger to be able to throw it? Alright, let's go to my storage, which is in my house, which
I wasn't expecting company.
Been a little while since I've been here, but I do have a home. It's right over here. I'm not sure where your home is supposed to be located in Act 3. I don't know. Upgrading. That stuff must all be in my chest. Okay, so I am going to have to retract my statement on the rings. Apparently I can't upgrade my rings. Royal breeches. Alright, so those are now +3s, and it upgraded, or they're plus, to take them up to +4. Alright. Attaching relics. Okay, so once again, I do apologize. You can't not put relics into rings. I thought you could, and that may be from the last, before the last upgrade. Oh yeah, yeah, there we go. Okay, make sure I got something in everything. All right. And I'll take my stuff out of the chest that I want to sell. I should put that on. Summon keepers. Yeah, I'm going to sell them because I don't use them anymore. This is Rumpel's Revenge. It allows you to turn things into cheese. Nature's Caress, it's kind of like being a cleric, and it allows you to heal yourself. I don't think that works because for me because I use magic and I'm not using a weapon. The Wolf's Call, I'm going to get rid of those because I don't use the wolves anymore. Alright, we want to sell this stuff. Oh yeah, I've been saying that I would eat this bagpipe because I want to see what it does. Okay, and let me put some stuff into the chest. Because I have... meteor and stone and some other stones that's making it a little heavy. I don't need to be carrying those. Alright, what else? Living ice. Bloodstone. Flesh tree bark. All the hides. The meteorite. The furs. Phase blood, I don't think that costs anything, but that stuff can all go in to the chest. Where is that titanium? I know I seen titanium in here. See, I'm down to 260 in weight now. And then when I get done selling this other stuff, my weight will be even lower. All right. Now, let's see what happens. Consume. So you consume the bagpipe. Oh, that's just craziness. Okay, what else do we have that we can take a taste of in here? Because there was something else that I could eat, but it didn't tell you what it does. Does nothing unless you... Yeah, that was it. Consume. Okay. First trophy was a quest item. The quest items, thank God, don't weigh anything. Yeah, I think that was it for the weird stuff to eat. All right.
You doing okay?
I'm doing peachy. Thank you so very much for saying.
Ah, a fine day for business.
Yes, blah blah. Okay, going to sell. See, I can sell it. I always get rid of all the low level mana and healing potions. Okay. I probably should be using that instead of that scorching path, because Merlin's thorns, they go out quite a ways. Yeah, let's ouch. We'll get rid of Scorching Pathway and put on Merlin's Thorns.
Careful where you point that.
Yes, I know. My apologies. Alright, now on the map. Okay, so he's behind me. Yes, they are super touchy about you having your weapons out.
Yes? Good. Keep it up. I have no respect for cowards.
All right.
I'll await your return.
I wonder if it's because I wasn't able to find that head. Okay. I found a letter describing the heresy's happenings on the island asylum. The prior might be interested in this discovery. Uh, Fast travel bonfire. Okay.
Put that away before you regret it.
Oh, Jesus. And like that, now we're able to travel to the other area. Alright, it is 7:30. As soon as I make sure that I'm not going to be attacked by anything here, I am going to take a look real quick. Alright, let me see if anybody's asked anything yet. Sylvian, hello. How are you? Oh, I'm not doing bad. Was working on in Shrouded. I was working on the home for the barber, and then I was clearing up outside. You remember last time you were in at my treehouse and you had flown off the side, and I think you crashed and burned. There was all that trees and crops and stuff. So I decided to go ahead and clear all that out because I'm actually going to make that part of my treehouse into a pond or lake with a waterfall. All right, I'm going to go back into the game.
So, you're a real wanderer then. And here I thought this was your first time in the Forlorn Swords. You've seen a thing or two, and you've met Garth. That means you've crossed paths with a piece of our history. That man and the capital, they're both relics, if you know what I mean. How's the old wolf doing? No, don't tell me. I'll find out for myself sooner or later. Don't keep Gerfan waiting. He's not as patient as he used to be.
All right. Not really sure. Yeah, the letter. So I've been into all of the villages now. I can deliver the Sphinx tribe's decision. Okay, let's do that. I need to convince the Thud tribe to take part in the moot. Okay, in the Volker tribe. So I guess let's go report this. Easy bonfire. Easy bonfire. Easy bonfire.
Yes? Who have you managed to convince? Ah, that cursed stagfather of theirs. I've heard the rumors about what happened in the Svein village. Even weakened, they would have been an important ally in war to come. A war that might never happen if we fail to gather enough strength. Well then, if they prefer to worship a god who slaughters his own followers for amusement, who am I to judge? If that's truly their decision, perhaps it's better they don't join us.
Okay. So now we got to convince the Thud tribe to take part in the moot. Love how clear the water is. Alright, where's the Thud? The Thud tribe. Oh yeah, they're just over this way. Hey, somehow we gotta get over here. Alright, see if we can get over there. Do I? Oh, that's kind of cool. Huh. Oh, that's right. Yes, because I had tried to get over there and go up that thing, and the elevator kept falling out from underneath me. And I don't think there was another way to get over there. Maybe the freaking elevator will work today. It's such a weird creature. A brim shade. And then these guys, they are considered an enemy, but they don't attack you, and I don't get that. And that's where you get that frost grot mucus from. Okay, let me see. Oh, sweet. It's working. So, last time I was in the game, I couldn't use that thing. It just would not work. Awesome. I don't know if these guys were real soldiers or just statues. Alright, so we haven't been over here because this thing's not lit up yet. There we go. And I should probably do that.
Not another step. You. Who are you? And why do you think you belong here?
Let's see here. I need to speak with your people.
Not here, you don't. Ultraland ain't for outsiders. Not unless the voice of the tribe says otherwise. Trust me, I wouldn't let you in if you were King Arthur himself. Especially not him. He'd have a sword up his ass before he took a step past this gate. seal looks real enough. Fine. Go on in. But don't cause trouble. We don't take kindly to outsiders sticking their noses.
Oh, I'm going to cause trouble. Blah. Trouble is my middle name. Ooh, I can loot.
Hey, you. Gaffon sent you, didn't he? To summon us for the moot.
Ah, how did
Just
you know?
because we live up in the mountains doesn't mean we don't know what's happening in the wider world. Well, that works out perfectly. My father's been looking for someone for outside the tribes to help him with something. That's all I know. He didn't tell me much, but he sounded really serious. He told me to bring the first person I came across. His name is Strana. Please, go meet him at his forge. You can't miss it.
Alright, awesome. Now we're getting somewhere. Map. Oh, hey, there's a chest in here. Cool. Yay. Loots McLootsy. Alright, what is Guilfred's sleeping quarters? I probably shouldn't go in there yet. Guilfred's sleeping. Wow, how many sleeping quarters does this dude have? Okay, maybe I go around this way. Nice. Wow, maybe this is the capital city. Here's my storage chest for the place. The forge.
Egil sent you, did he? I'm Strona, a blacksmith. What brings you to our village? That kind of order should go straight to Thrigvi, though I doubt he'd be eager to leave his throne. Until a new chieftain is chosen, Thrigvi won't attend the moot.
Really?
Thrigvi always dreamed of surpassing mortal strength, of becoming as mighty as the giants. He became obsessed with the lone pillar near our village. The Ulfar might not be known for their writing, but we have our legends. Thrigvi found out the pillar was a place where giants entrusted their souls to the foredwellers, whatever that means. So we had a throne forged into the pillar and sat on it during a weird night. What happened after that changed everything for our tribe.
Oh, yeah, let me guess, he went mad.
I wouldn't call it madness. Thrigvi stopped being human. He grew to a monstrous size and gained unimaginable strength. He became something other. After that, human concerns no longer mattered to him. Yet he's still Ulfr, bound by our customs and rules.
Well, that's
It
good.
might
Maybe he's not
mean
going to
much
be
to an
insane.
outsider, but trust me, it's a very dangerous situation. We tried. The moment we declared a new chieftain, Thrigvi appeared out of nowhere and killed the contender with a single blow. Then,
Whoa.
like nothing had happened, he returned to his slumber. After that, the Ulfr began worshipping him like a god. Hard to believe, considering our disdain for magic and religion, isn't it? Yet, here we are. Don't be surprised if you hear them singing his praises or fawn. They're terrified of his power, although none of them will admit it.
Okay. Oh, hey, he's got a shop. Let's do this first. Ember seeds, shepherding stone, meteorite ore. I bought both of those. Other than that, he doesn't really have anything. I'll buy all those too. Frost shard. Okay.
I don't know for sure. Thrigvi doesn't speak much these days, not in his current state, but I have a theory it probably had something to do with the awakening giant of the Gunvalder tribe. Many tribes envied them for it, and Thrigvi has a special connection to the giants. Maybe that played a role in his decision.
Oh, okay.
Yes, definitely. The Ulfr might be stubborn, but we've always valued unity among the Dalrita. Without Thrigvi's influence, there'd be no question. But his shadow looms large.
Sounds like I'm going
It's
to be
hard
going up
see
to
a way
see him.
forward while he's on that throne. Ah, so you've met some of my brothers already. You wouldn't ask that if you hadn't. Since you know about the Stone Wardens, I'll tell you the truth. Yes, I'm a member, and the Ulfr village is our unofficial capital. Darvan himself resides here, Gerfan's own brother, and our leader.
Alright, I'm going to check and see. Let's see here. Alright, so Sylvia, let's see here. I did some downsizing. Really deleted some characters in more of my extra worlds getting ready for the new update. Yeah, I know. Every time we have a new update, I always end up creating a new character. So, you know, yeah. Pew pew pews. Yeah, that's a good one for that. Hopefully, I'm going to try to contain myself though and not create another world, but we'll see.
The only way to remove an Ulfr chieftain is through an honourable duel, but there's no honour in fighting something like him. Perhaps my mentor Darvan knows how to defeat him. He won't tell me. He says he's afraid I'd try to face Thrigvi myself, and honestly, he's probably right. If I knew how to bring him down, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But Darvan thinks if our plans were discovered, I wouldn't live to see another day. He's probably right about that too. My brothers have grown unpredictable.
Okay, I'll go to Varfan and find out what I need for the duel, and then I'll end up dealing with him.
He lives in the second largest house in the village. You'll find it easily enough. I'll be here if you need anything else.
Alright, sounds good. Cool, so now we have a blacksmith. Looks like this may have been the city to try to get to initially. Alright, map. Does that go? Is this a working platform? Oh, no, I guess not. Okay. It just looks like a platform that would work. Ilfrids.
I'd offer you my hand, stranger, but with the stone sleep taking me away, I reckon that's not the best idea. Still, I'm glad to see a new face before I leave this world behind. Especially someone with such a rare way about them. My name is Noleg. You're the last living soul outside my kin to hear that name.
Stone sleep.
You tell me. I don't know what it is exactly, but there's something different about you. They say the stone sleep makes folk more attuned to the rare and unusual things in this world. Seems you carry one of those in you.
I wonder if the stone sleep is what happened to those other people.
Well, I am a stone warden, and by our custom, the day comes when the stone warden begins to slip into the stone sleep. We give ourselves to the ore. Stone our forebears carved through for ages, raising halls and strongholds from its heart. We become yet another monument to the forlorn swords.
Huh.
It's a deeply personal thing, different for everyone. I've known stone wardens who felt the first signs of the stone sleep at dawn, and by the next dusk, they were already searching for the place they'd turned to stone.
Yeah, so that is the people that we've seen on the way up here and through some of the other places.
I don't count the days anymore, but I can feel it's nearly time for me to choose a place for myself. When the time draws near, one makes the journey to a place where they wish to fall asleep. And finally, when their body can no longer move or feed itself, their kin tend to them, feeding them, offering water, leaving gifts, and keeping vigil as the sleep takes hold.
Wow. It's kind of sad.
It depends on who you ask. Me, I feel no pain, just peace. I knew what I was signing up for. Every stone warden does. But not all see it the same way. My family passed long ago, so I leave no one behind. But Olaf, he still has his daughter, Fuska. And she's been arguing with Darvan for weeks now, fighting over what should become of her father.
Okay, do you need any help?
No. I'm just fine with how things are.
Alright, tell me more.
Darvan is the leader of the Stone Wardens, and right now, maybe the most important man in the tribe, since Tryggva's no good for anything anymore. Fuska doesn't agree with our tradition. Understandable. She doesn't want to lose her father, but the poor girl doesn't understand.
One of the finest stone wardens I've known. Had the habit of diving headfirst into any hole he spotted underground. Nothing could stop him. Let's not talk nonsense, all right? Farewell, traveller. It was good to see a new face in the Ulfer village. Who knows? Maybe I'll still be around to see your coming bear some fruit.
Interesting. Okay, so nothing
Trust the
else.
stone.
Alright, I can't look at the map until I get outside. Excuse me. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Tell me to speak to Daravan about... Okay. So where the heck is... That's me. So... I just have to look around until I find the person? Alright, I probably... I mean, there were some homes here. Ulfred's. Oh, I see. That's actually a ramp. Clever. Hearth Hall. Nice. Nice roaring father. Fire. So you can't use any of the grindstone interact. Sweet. All right. Let's try setting up a fire. See if we can talk to this guy. Bonfire blocked. Bonfire blocked. Objects in the way. Come on, guys. It's not what I meant to do. Oh, I'm supposed to go all the way up?
Go in strength.
Oh, aha. Oh, cool. Nice. Alrighty. This is who I'm supposed to talk to.
I
Okay.
wouldn't come any closer if I were you. Because I said so. And here in the official hall of the Stone Wardens, my word is law. Leave in peace. I'm not granting an audience. Ah, your powers of observation are truly impressive. Thrigva, that cursed fool. Undead emerged with the lone pillar, thinking himself invincible. And perhaps he is, for now. So I guess you want to challenge him to a duel. You cannot defeat him as you are. The lone pillar grants him strength beyond mortal flesh. No blade will bite. No armor will hold. Not unless you earn the blessings of the giants. Listen well. To face Thrigva and live, you'll need more than just courage. You'll need to forge a weapon. A true marvel. One capable of shattering the lone pillar's might. Without it, you're as good as dead. I'll help you forge it. But you'll need to gather the giant's blessings first. They hold all the fragments you'll need. What do I look like? A giant keeper? The giants have no love for the likes of us anymore. Their power does not come cheaply. If Stroner sent you, then go back to his hut. His wife might know something useful. Women tend to keep the wisdom that men ignore.
Okay.
Stroner keeps her close. Protective, I'd say. Maybe ashamed. If we're being honest, the Ulfar tribesfolk say she's mad. Perhaps even a liar. Claiming she speaks to giants? You can imagine how that goes over. But mad or not, she knows things the rest of us don't. Don't judge her by their words. Go to her and listen. You might find her madness holds more truth than most men's sanity.
Okay, and if it weren't for third...
Conspire. Ha! Call it what you like. Plotting, scheming, or just doing what needs to be done. Thrigva's not a man anymore. He's a curse on the Ulfar. And curses don't just go away on their own. Stroner and I understand that. If you're wise, you'll understand it too. Someone has to stop him. And it sure as hell won't happen by sitting around. If it were up to me, I'd vote against it. The moot waste time dreaming of invading Camelot, or the Dorita crumble from within. We've got greater problems to solve. Fractured tribes, lost traditions, and a dwindling future. Fixing that should come first. Off you go. And thank you for aiding the Ulfric tribe.
I think that's the first time I've been thanked.
You're in the Hall of Remembrance, in the seat of the Stone Wardens. My name's Ast. I look after this place. Try not to make noise, or touch anything.
Oh my goodness.
They're not statues. They're Dilrida, who've entered the Stone Sleep.
Oh, cool.
The name says it all, really. It's the sleep Dilrida fall into at the end of their lives, when they turn to stone. And they turned into stone, yes. Very likely. I spend a lot of time near the weird stone. That and weird steel, yes. But it takes time.
Interesting.
They were. As well as master craftsmen. Old Eirg, who was the first to describe the properties of weird steel. Yes, though in the Stone Wardens, tribal ties don't matter much. Various Dilrida who earned honour in the Stone Wardens. I don't know if their names will mean anything to you. Alright, that sculpture is Glimhildir Ironfinger. Ring any bells? She led the Stone Wardens 2 centuries ago. She looked just like that sculpture. That's a likeness of Magnar, known as Flint Magnar. One of the greatest masters of shaping weird stone. You're here, so I probably can't tell you more than you already know. I keep things in order, and... Yes. Yes, it's a hole where symbols of remembrance for our ancestors are kept. Oh, goodbye.
Wow. Okay. So these things used to be humans. Pretty crazy. What's over here? So just like the other buildings, I can't sleep in any of these beds. That's just not right.
Who goes there? Is it you, Fusca? I'm Olaf, senior journeyman of the Stone Warden's Brotherhood. It's rare I meet anyone from outside the tribes. I've never set foot beyond the Forlorn Swords, so my knowledge of the wider world is limited. And now, as you can see, I'm here to stay. So tell me, what brings you to us? Or perhaps you prefer I share some wisdom instead? If that's true, then you carry a great burden, and an even greater danger follows you. Perhaps it's for the best that I won't live to see the day you decide to pass through the gate. The old stories about the one who claims the crown are grim. Even among the Stone Wardens, we don't speak of them often. Perhaps. Perhaps not. But let me ask you this. Do you trust those who told you that? You don't have to answer me. Leave it to your conscience. She's my daughter. A brave young woman who worries about me a great deal. She stops by every now and then to tend to my stone-bound body. A good girl. Though, if you ask me, she worries far too much. I'm not dying, after all. I'm simply entering the stone sleep. And that's far better than dying. Nothing happened. This is the process of stone sleep. It's my choice. I've chosen to leave this world on my own terms, surrounded by my brothers. The men you see here, frozen in time, are my kin. Each of them embraced the sleep, just as I do now. I know our customs may seem strange to outsiders, but trust me, there's no greater honor for a Stone Warden than to merge with the land we've served.
It's an interesting theory.
It's no secret, so I'll tell you. Stone Sleep is how we unite with the land we've worked and protected. It's the highest honor. A chance to become one with the soil that sustained us. We believe it grants a kind of immortality. We are the noblest of orders, forged from the strongest miners and smiths. We serve the land. We're born of the land, sustained by it. And in the end, we return to it. That's why we embrace the stone sleep.
Okay.
We've never accepted anyone who isn't Dalriata. Not in living memory, anyway. Darvan sticks to traditions like moss on stone. So don't hold your breath. That said, the world's changing. Not necessarily for the better, just shifting. Like the ground beneath our feet is moving, and we can't stop it. We used to say, the world will end before we let outsiders into our ranks. Maybe we cursed ourselves with those words. Don't take it personally if Darvan decides to make an exception for you. I trust his judgment. And if he does, the rest of the Brotherhood will fall in line.
Okay. Alright, well, let's go outside.
Be well.
Okay, nothing new with him. Alright, so we gotta go over here. Nope, we gotta go over further. Excuse There we go. I hate taking the long way around sometimes. Really? It's daytime, dude. Yeah, let's see here. What do you got? Yum, 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 yum. There we go. Dude, you won't wake up. So I'm gonna loot your... Now where did you go to? There we go.
Vigdis? What does she have to do with this? Does that old man really believe her ramblings are the will of the giants? Unbelievable. I won't say what I really think about this. If the master of the Brotherhood believes it, who am I to argue? Because I'm protecting her from prying eyes and the superstitions of villagers, that's why. I don't know you. Why would I speak of my wife, accused of madness, to a stranger? For any Dalrita, losing one's mind is like a living death, a shame worse than most can bear. But I love her too much to grant her a good death. If Darvan believes she hasn't gone mad, but instead serves as a bridge between the Ulfr and the giants, then I'll gladly let you speak with her. You'll find her in the locked room. Here's the key.
Yay, we get the key. Oh, same stuff. Okay. Oh. Yeah, downstairs. And think about where I was going. Well, she looks young.
He sent you, didn't he? Ha, that's bold of him. Sending someone else to poke at old wounds. Yes, I know their ways. Or what little of it the Ulfr haven't buried with scorn and silence. But you're not here for stories, are you? You're here for the blessings. The giants don't just hand out blessings like baubles at a market. Their favor is earned, not begged for. They respect oaths, strength, and sacrifice. You'll need to approach their shrines, what remains of them, and prove your worth. Each giant demands something different. It could be a test of will, a trial of battle, or a riddle no mortal tongue can solve. Start where the land still remembers their steps. Their shrines lie in places of weight. You'll feel it when you're close. The air grows heavy, and the earth hums beneath your feet. You built shrines near the giants themselves, where they stand petrified, often part of the mountains now. If you falter, they will know, and if you lie, you'll wish you hadn't.
Interesting. Okay. Alright, awesome. Yep. Thank you for watching. Okay.
For the Gonvaldor giant, the summoner, bring proof of the hunt. The summoner respects not just strength, but the bonds you forge. Alone, you are nothing. Together, you are worthy. For the Thoid Mother, the giant of bloom and ash, offer flowers. Simple, fragile things, yet they carry life even in ruin. She remembers beauty, where others see only loss. And for the giant below, the keeper of depths, well, you'll need to find that out for yourself. The giants demand truth, not tricks. Fail them, and you'll face a wrath older than the earth itself.
Cool.
Because I speak truths they'd rather forget. It's easier to call someone mad than face the shame of their own weakness. The giants haven't abandoned us. We abandoned them. If you want their blessings, you must show them we still remember. We still honor their strength. The giants see Thrugva for what he is. A parasite clinging to their world, twisting what was once sacred. They have no love for him. For years they've waited, longing for a champion, someone strong and worthy enough to carry their blessing and cleanse this land of his corruption. If you prove yourself, they will help you. Just show them you're the one they've been waiting for.
Cool.
Go with purpose and tread carefully. The giants do not forgive fools.
Alright, awesome. Let's collect a few things while we're in here, because it's possible something might be useful. Alright. Alright, let's go outside. Okay, on the map. That is one of the markers. There's one, there's one. Okay. Oh, that is way too far to jump. But it looks like we can go up and over that way across that big, huge, giant sword. Is it over there? No. I wonder if I can walk it. Oh, my people, get away from me. Nerves of steel. I'm going to guess there's probably a better way to get over here. Phew. Curious what's in here. All right. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Okay, there is an unstuck. Let's see here. Oh no. Well, I guess down we go. Good Lord. This is where I die. No. No. my thingy set off. So I need to resupply it. I forgot that would do that. Okay. Shooey. Pray. There we go.
Walker in the weirdness. What draws you to this place where stone and life entwine? Speak, and let the truth in your heart fill the silence. Thrigva. His corruption spreads like a poison, choking the life from all it touches. If you wish to stand against him, you must show me that you honor life, even as you prepare to battle death. Bring me the fragile flowers, the symbol of life's beauty and brevity. Prove that you understand what you fight to protect, and I will grant you the strength you seek.
Cool. Okay, I guess I'm going on a journey. Oh. It's a beholder.
You have shown me your heart, mortal, and it is steady and true. Take this blessing, forged in both bloom and ash. A fragment of what
18.
was and what will endure. May it shield you in your darkest moments and remind you of what you fight to protect. Go with my blessing, child, and let life flourish where you walk.
Okay, so important note when you do that, grab everything. Because when he gets done speaking, you're going to be teleported out of it. Alright, okay, so that's one giant down. Next giant is actually right over here. So let's go to this one. My flame, okay, good, my flame is still there. Oh, hey, get to talk to the big guy. Really? Huh. Alright, we'll put a point into dexterity. There we go. Okay, fast travel. I don't know why I can't talk to Arthur yet. You know what? I came into this once before. Let's see here. Oh yeah, phase blood, why not? Weird meat. Oh hey, that'd be good too. What else can I offer? Let's do the weird meat.
You tread where others dare not. Speak, mortal. Why have you come to the dark beneath the world?
I seek your blessing to defeat.
Trigva. His corruption festers even here, staining the roots of the world. If you wish to destroy him, you must prove you understand the price of power. Show me you can take what the depths demand. Courage, wit, and sacrifice.
Cool.
The heart and the mind both are tested here. Bring me what lies at the core of your enemies. The heart and the brains of a beast will prove your courage and cunning. Only then will you earn the blessing of the depths.
All right.
Proven yourself mortal, not just in strength, but in will. Few dare to face the darkness, and fewer still emerge victorious. You have earned the blessing of the depth. Take it, and know it binds you to the weight of what lies below, the unyielding, the eternal, the unseen. This fragment is yours, forged by the shadows and the earth itself. Go now, and tread carefully. The depths remember all who walk them.
Awesome. All right. We got one more stop to make. And then we'll be done for this evening. Okay. So, looks like the closest one may actually be right here. What kind of stone is this? Iron ore.
Who dares disturb the silence of the stone? Speak, small one, and tell me why you stand before the summoner. Tryggve, the parasite clinging to the pillar. He twists the old ways for his own greed, a shadow of what the Ulfr once stood for. If you wish to rid the world of his corruption, you must prove you are worthy of my power. Call forth your allies, mortal. The summoner respects not lone strength, but the bonds that carry us forward. Together you will face this trial. Fail, and I shall remain silent forevermore.
Okay.
You have faced my summons and stood victorious. Few possess the strength to endure, and fewer still the bonds to overcome. You are worthy of my blessing. Take it, mortal, and carry the strength of the summoner with you. But know this, my power is not a gift. It is a burden. Wield it wisely, for it binds you to those you fight for. Go now. The giant strength is yours to wield, but their expectations are yours to bear. Do not fail.
Alrighty, so now we will go back to here. And let's go out here. Alright. Oops, put my weapons away.
Trust the stone.
Well met, traveler. By the stones, you've done it. The blessing of the giants. Do you have any idea what you've accomplished?
Not a
Forging
clue.
weapon from them is the pinnacle of the Stone Warden's craft. It's a feat spoken of in tales, but never achieved in living memory. You've brought us to the peak of what we can do, and surpassed even that.
Alright, wow, I want to forge it myself, or will you forge it? Ugh. I don't know which one to choose.
Ambitious. I respect that. The forge is yours, but I'll guide your hand. This isn't something to take lightly.
Alright.
You've earned this moment. A Stone Warden in all but name, shaping the strength of giants. Use it well, and make it count.
Okay. I mean, is this something I literally have to... So I'm literally going to have to carry this sword in my hand. This may not go well. Nice. Oh my gosh. This thing is wicked. Oh, what the heck. Let's go see how well we can die. I mean, I can put the shield on myself, so that is a good thing. So that's where we're going to, is over there. Alright, and oh, you know what? Hey. Where is... Okay, let's put that on real quick. Alright, now I'll go to this.
You return, but not as before. I see the giant's blessing upon you, their mark burned into your soul. Why would they favor such a feeble creature? The giants, they abandoned us long ago.
left us to rot while they slumbered in stone. Their blessings mean nothing to me.
Good.
You think their favor makes you worthy to face me? You are nothing. I am the lone pillar, the chosen.
Blah, blah, blah.
Enough, then.
Oh no. Oh, I got him. Okay.
Stronger. Always meddling, always scheming.
He's got tentacles.
Heart is stronger than I give him credit for. So be it. Let him carry the weight of the Ulfer. Lead well, Stronger, or you will share my fate. Lead them better than I did. Protect the Ulfer. Restore what I let fall.
Okay, dokie. I mean, do I get any good stuff from this?
You fought bravely, and I have heard your will. Me, the new chieftain. I never sought this, but if that's what the tribe needs, then I'll do my best.
A fine choice, truly. You got the heart for this, and the tribe needs someone like you to lead. You fought for the Ulfer in ways few others have. Let's hope the weight of leadership only strengthens you further. And you've done well. Choosing wisely when the tribe needed it most.
I'm humbled, really. I'll make sure our tribe is strong and united. And yes, I'll go to the moot. The Ulfer will
Yay!
have their
One more to
voice.
go to the moot.
Thank you for everything you did. We surely couldn't have made it without you.
Alright,
Now that you've spoken to the giants and put Thrigvi down, she might finally have a chance to return to herself. I hope the voices are silent now, or will be soon. I couldn't have done this without you. You have my deepest gratitude, and that of every Ulfer. First, I need to get this Thrigvi nonsense out of their heads. That'll be the hardest part. Ulfer might be stubborn, but we're not fools. Once they see Thrigvi dead, they'll come to their senses. Before long, he'll be nothing more than a cautionary tale we tell our children. After that, we honor what the moot decides. If it means war, then we march. And there's nothing the Ulfer love more than battle. You have my thanks and my respect. It's been a long time since the Ulfer had a reason to stand tall. Thanks to you, we have a reason once more.
okay, new journey entry divided with fall has been updated. Two-handed has been updated. I'm level 20 in two-handed fighting now. Or level 21. Oh, jeez, oh Pete, it just keeps climbing. Nice! How high is this gonna go? I mean, it's good to know that I've got two-handed weapon skills now. Okay. All right, and I think the king will have something to say here. There we go.
That is without a doubt the work of the throne he sat upon. It is carved into the lone pillar, a very powerful artifact, more powerful than I had ever imagined. The lone pillars have long emanated a powerful energy that we never fully understood. At first, we thought they worked like menhirs, but when they showed no such properties, we paid them little mind. And once I gifted those lands to the tribes, our access became limited. Still, I know the lone pillars once served the giants as a conduit for the Four Dwellers' will. When the time came for them to depart, the giants would approach a pillar and surrender their life force to it. They believed that by doing so, they would merge with the weirdness and become immortal. And after what happened to Thrigva, I'm beginning to believe they might have been right.
Wow, okay, that's interesting. So we gotta restore that. Need to fuel that up. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna rest until the morning time. Alright. Now, do I get anything off of him? Oh, hey, yep. We took it all, even down to his skivvies. Alright, let's go back over here to the village, and then we're going to call it an evening. We'll park right inside of here. Alright, with that being said, this has been Lucy the Bold. Please hit like, please hit subscribe. I will see you next Wednesday. It has been a true pleasure. Thank you very much.